Hey Orlando,
Hi,
this is Alee Cao. How are you doing, buddy? It's really good to see you here at the makeup show in Los Angeles. And I know you've been so busy traveling too. And I know you're originally from New York and you moved into Orlando.
Yeah.
And pursuing your dream of
Yes.
opening the makeup program there, makeup school there.
Yeah.
And I've heard so much about you. And I just want to kind of get to know you a little bit more too. The audience want to get to know a little bit more. So you want to tell the audience what it is? What are you all about?
Well, I mean, I've been a makeup artist for 15 years, and I feel like, this is my dream to be inspired by just so many other artists. I mean, as an educator, I learned from my students, and just seeing the makeup show the way it's evolved for so many years, and now at the level where it's at in LA and in New York and so many other cities that we travel to do education. I mean, it's overwhelming, but it's amazing. It's like this is where I go to get rejuvenated, and I've been educating for so many years, and I've also had my hand in the freelance world as well with my clients and beauty and fashion. So it's like it's a lot, but that experience is what I love bringing back to the classroom.
I see. Tell our audience what is your next step in your career right now? I mean, I know you have done so much, but it's always the next thing, right? So what's the next thing?
My next project, my next baby is the school, the academy that I am really kind of focusing on to bring down in Orlando. So it's Orlando in Orlando,
Do we have this is like a coincidence that is it the Orlando in Orlando, or is it something that you plan out?
I did kind of plan it out. I mean, I have roots there and, a lot of family and relatives there. But it's also a great city and it's emerging. And to me, it's very, very comparable to what LA is here. It's like the East Coast and southern version of LA, and I think there's so much potential. But I've just kind of been zeroing in on that and just really getting started. And I'm excited about it. I mean, I get to still travel. But yeah, that's my new project and I'm all about it. And it's going to be amazing.
Do we know when?
You know what? I would love to give a date. Hopefully, I would say at the end of this year, if not the beginning of next year. God willing, that everything will be up and running, and I'd love to have you guys there.
Oh, that's awesome. We definitely gonna have some sort of level of collaborations.
Absolutely.
And now for our audience, listen to you right now. So let's talk about the trend. What is up and coming right now that we everybody need look forward to?
My approach to trend is a little different than most. I get the trend and inspiration from not so much for what I see in the magazines or editorial. I kind of get it more from an organic perspective. My approach is more like, looking at more trend forecasting of just the colors for what they are. The trend colors like Pantones, looking at those colors and then seeing how I can use that in my own creativity to then go ahead and apply it in a photo shoot or something without having to be really biased to what I've seen and how other artists have applied it. I go more for the color and the texture, and then from there I kind of take it and make it my own and say, you know what, this color palette, the next 5 to 10 colors this season that are coming out for Pantones or whatever the trend is, I take it and I kind of make something beautiful out of it, create a story behind it, and then just execute in photo shoots.
You know what's really cool? You're like talking to you and the level of the passion you do have, and then you're enthusiastic and just the thing you see and then your goal, your target, and it's pretty amazing. So what's the final message for our audience?
Just never stop. And we don't retire, we die. That's pretty much it. So I can be as old as I am or as young as I want to be, and still love what I do and just do it well and just have fun doing it. I mean, it's passionate. We're all passionate about what we do. We love it.
Thank you so much, Orlando, for spending some time and then chit chat with us for a little bit here. So, well, this one for LA, right? All right, until the next time, here's Orlando.
Take care.